Do you remember what it was like to make friends when you were a kid? You would walk up to someone in the playground, ask if they liked the same cartoon, and boom, you were best friends. In high school and college, you were constantly surrounded by people your exact age. But then you graduate, you get a job, and suddenly, your social circle shrinks drastically. Now, as an adult, trying to make a new friend feels as terrifying and exhausting as a job interview. You spend your weekends alone wondering why it is so difficult to just find someone to hang out with. Welcome to Aidil Zone. Today we decode the psychology of the loneliness epidemic. We are going to explore exactly why making real friends as an adult is so incredibly hard and how to fix it. The first reason has nothing to do with your personality. It is purely environmental. Sociologists call it the Propinquity Effect, which means we form bonds with people we see frequently. In school, you had continuous, unplanned, forced interactions. You saw the exact same people every single day, whether you wanted to or not. This repetitive exposure naturally bred familiarity and trust without any extra effort. But as an adult, your environment completely changes. You go to work and then you go straight home. There are no more unplanned encounters. Every social interaction now requires intentional scheduling. If you do not actively force yourself to go out, you will literally never meet anyone new. The second reason is psychological. You have built massive walls to protect yourself. When you are a child, you have no ego and no fear of judgment. But by the time you reach adulthood, you have been betrayed, rejected, and hurt. You become extremely guarded and hyper-aware of how others perceive you. To make a real friend, you have to show them your true, flawed, authentic self. You have to be vulnerable. But to a traumatized adult brain, vulnerability feels exactly like danger. So you keep conversations shallow and polite, which prevents any real deep connection from forming. The third major barrier is the brutal scarcity of time and energy. When you are a kid, your only job is to play. When you are an adult, you are juggling an exhausting job, paying bills, doing chores, and dealing with family. By the time Friday night arrives, your social battery is sitting at 0%. Meeting a stranger requires an enormous upfront cost of mental energy. You have to get dressed, pretend to be highly enthusiastic, and endure the awkward small talk. So your exhausted brain runs a calculation. It decides that staying in bed and watching Netflix is much safer and requires zero energy. You choose immediate comfort over long-term connection. The fourth reason is that your standards have become extremely rigid. When you were 7, a friend was just someone who liked the same flavor of ice cream. But now, a friend has to align with your political views, match your financial status, and respect your boundaries. You want a deep, soulful connection instantly. You want low-maintenance friends who understand if you disappear for 2 months. But here is the hard truth. Deep connections are not built on low maintenance. New friendships require high maintenance. They require constant watering to grow. If you drop a potential friend the moment they slightly inconvenience you, you will always be alone. So, how do we actually fix this? First, you have to recreate the proximity effect manually. You have to show up to the exact same place at the exact same time every week. Join a running club, take a pottery class, or volunteer at an animal shelter. According to sociologists, it takes about 50 hours of shared activity to turn a stranger into a casual friend. Second, be brave enough to make the first move. Assume that everyone else is just as lonely and terrified of rejection as you are. Saying, "Hey, we should grab coffee sometime," feels terrifying, but it is the only way out of the loneliness trap. Do you find it impossible to make new friends right now? Tell me what is stopping you in the comments below. This is a safe space. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next Aidil Zone video.